Hello, hello. How is everyone? Welcome and thank you for joining us. Unfortunately, Gloria couldn't make it today. She said my cooking was far too superior for her. So she said, I'm not doing this anymore. So it was just me. Only joking, teasing, teasing, teasing. Gloria's here. Welcome and thank you for joining us. We've got another amazing recipe swap for you. Today, I've invited the USA, aka Gloria's Platter, in for afternoon tea. A ritual that's originated in England and found its way to Australia. It's a little meal that's designed to tide people over between lunch and tea. So we are going to make some wonderful, wonderful, wonderful things for you today. Traditionally, morning tea was afternoon tea was cakes, scones, and sandwiches. Morning tea was traditionally slices and biscuits, although those people in America would refer to them as cookies. So that's what we're doing for you this afternoon. And let me now introduce you to Master Chef Extraordinaire, Miss Gloria. How are you?
Hey, everybody. First of all, Heather, thank you so much for inviting me and continuing our recipe swap series. So, this really means a lot to me. And thank you,
Oh,
everybody, for being here. So, how I see today's recipe swap is she's the sweet one, I'm the spicy one.
yes,
Let's
you're
do it.
spicy. I'm sweet. Shall we do it? Shall we do a quick roll call?
Yes, of course.
We've got all that fluff and stuff is here. Scratch and Pete is here. Fairy Dragon and So Stash is here. Drew's Adventures is here.
Betty.
Who else is here? Betty Gathers is here. Betty J Gathers, I should say. Mark and Annette Mystery Tours are here. And Just Jason Keto is here. Welcome and thank you. I hope you may learn a little bit of something from the both of us. There's nothing keto about these recipes, Jason, but you never know. Wow, so shall we get started?
Yes, let's go.
Awesome. We're going to start with the scones and actually that isn't so bad. I might just keep the camera down. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get doesn't want to work. Hello. Oh, there we go. Camera down to my bench top so you can see what I'm doing. Now, this scone recipe is a foolproof recipe. It's my mother's recipe. Oh, we've got the same Tupperware. Who's got one of these Tupperware plates? They're 100 million years old. They're as old as Gloria.
Oh, thank you.
Sorry.
Only 29. Oh, hey ho.
That was a terrible joke. Oh, I thought I was doing something special with this. Oh, mine's a bit older than
Okay, bye,
yours.
Heather.
Mine's a bit older than yours. This belongs to my grandmother.
Hey, Derek. Thank you for coming.
Okay, so for most people in America, you call scones biscuits. We call them scones. Now, I've actually had the privilege of having friends make biscuits and gravy for me. So your biscuits are savoury, whereas our scones are sweet. Okay, does that make sense to everyone?
Yes.
Right, and we're going to start with, it'll be almost the same recipe, I suspect, but we add probably a few things extra. So we're going to start by sifting some self-raising flour. Now we want to sift this 2 cups We want to sift it because we want air to get into it. Now, these are called foolproof scones because any person, doesn't matter whether you can or can't cook, whether you're a baker or a non-baker, this recipe is supposed to be foolproof. And I go by this recipe. So grab your flour and sift it. We just want air in the flour because that will make the scones light and fluffy.
Fluffy's
Not
here.
like that.
Fluffy's in the chat.
Hello, Fluffy. Fluffy. Yes, we've got to make fluffy scones. Now. All right, how are you going there, ma'am?
Okay, my flour is ready.
Okay, then we just add a dessert spoon of sugar. Just in like that. And a pinch of salt is optional. I don't normally use salt because I don't normally cook with salt, but just for the recipe. Now, this salt I actually got, this is American, believe it or not. I actually got this from a salt mine in Utah. So I'm just going to do a dash of salt in there like that. That will do us. I'm not a big lover of cooking with salt. And I think that's all the dry ingredients. So we'll put that to the side. And we can, oh, oops, I got some shell in there. The best way to pick up shell out of an egg that's got shell in it is to use the shell itself to get the bits of shell out. So grab a fork and whip that egg.
Nice tip. Thank you.
We're not really looking at the chat very much, so please excuse us while we're making you afternoon tea. That's the problem of being a hostess, isn't it?
Hostess with the mostest.
Hostess with the mostest. We're always cooking. You know, afternoon tea was introduced by the Duchess, the 7th Duchess of Bedford, in the 1840s, I think, especially when the Industrial Revolution came along. Didn't affect the upper classes so much, but certainly affected the middle classes. And there was a long time between 12 o'clock lunch and 9 o'clock dinner. And the Duchess of Bedford got quite peckish about 5 o'clock.
Oh, wow. That's interesting.
Weak at the knee. So she was the lady in waiting to Queen Victoria. And she ordered a plate of sandwiches and cakes. Bread and butter and cakes to her room. So that she might eat and then finish out the rest of her day.
Okay.
Okay, so put a little well into your flour.
Krabby. Thanks for coming.
Hi, Krabby.
Everybody, please do give the host a thumbs up, please.
Thank you. So put a little well in the flour and the salt and the sugar, and then just pour in the wet ingredients, which is 1 egg, a cup of milk.
Okay, is this a good well? Mine looks like a volcano.
Oh, that's okay. Volcano, well, doesn't matter. It's all the same thing. And a tablespoon of butter, melted butter. We pre-soften the butter.
That goes in the well?
Right. All goes in the well.
That's not my melted butter. It just said again. I need to put it for another 5 seconds, guys.
It should look like this, but make sure you've got Oh, sorry, it's 2. Did I put 2 cups of flour in?
It was melted before, but it's setting again.
Did I? Does anybody remember if I put 2 cups of flour in or just 1? I have a strange feeling I only put in 1 cup of flour.
Oh boy.
Oh dear, let me. Now what you do, you have to mix it with a knife.
Okay, did you put the egg inside?
I put the egg, the butter, and the milk. It doesn't matter what goes in first. Just put all the wet ingredients. Yeah, I think
This is a lot of milk.
Yeah, I think I only put in 1. I thought I put in 2.
Okay, what kind of knife are we using?
Just a butter knife.
Is
That's
this
all
big
I
enough?
need.
Is this
I don't
big
know.
enough?
This seems a bit too wet to me, so I'm going to put in another cup of flour.
Is this good?
Hang on, let me have a look. Yeah, that looks all right. Yeah. Did you put in 2 cups or 1 cup?
2 cups.
2 cups. Oh no, it just looks a bit wet to me, but that's all right. And there's a reason why we use a knife.
Yeah.
Rather than a spoon, because we don't want to kill the air. We've got air in the flour, and we don't want to get rid of that air.
Good to know. Thank you.
So we need to mix it gently so that it forms a dough.
This is the first time I've ever used a knife to mix flour.
That's why it's called foolproof scones.
Well, I'm the fool.
No, I'm the fool. I think I might have put in the cup of flour. I don't know. Well, we'll see. We'll see how the mixture is. But using a spoon, apparently, according to my mother and other people, using a spoon actually is too harsh on the flour and might actually reduce the amount of air that's in them, because you want them to rise. You want them to be light and fluffy.
Right. Now, I have a confession to make. When I measured the flour for this recipe and also for my recipe, well, mine is not self-rising flour. It's
you're going to have...
Well, I don't know. I may have mixed it up. I may have got the wrong one. Let's hope it's not the wrong one. Fingers crossed.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Okay, so
if your scones don't rise, then you use plain flour. If they look like biscuits, which you call cookies, then
okay.
Yes.
So mine look quite sticky.
Yes.
Is this how it's supposed to be?
Look at mine. Mine's getting there. You should be able to handle it without getting goo all over your fingers. So add a little bit more flour.
I'll put a little.
This recipe has always been a bit sticky, and I've always had to add flour to it. Mind you, I haven't made it for quite some time, but...
Oh, you have to be gentle? Now you tell me, Fluffy.
You've got to be gentle.
That is not me being gentle.
Oh, Gloria. Surely not.
I am not gentle with flour. Okay. Go slow. Go slow. Is that gentle enough, Fluffy? But still, mine is still sticky.
It is fairly sticky. I just continue to add flour until it stops being sticky.
Would it be a rock cake?
No, it shouldn't be a rock cake. If you stir it properly, it shouldn't be a rock cake. Just don't use a spoon, use a knife.
Yeah, I got the knife. Fluffy, Heather is not looking at the chat. She is focused
I'm busy stirring, Fluffy.
Yeah. Am I being gentle now?
I'm not always gentle either, Fluffy.
You cut through? Cut through? I'm not good at it.
I reckon
What I'm gonna get.
I reckon I might be pretty close. Is it sticking? Yeah, it's sort of sticking together. It needs to meld.
It's sticking still.
Yeah, you want it sticky without being too sticky. Gosh, it's been a while since I've made these. I should have tried the recipe out before I did this live, but that looks all right. That's okay.
Okay, Fluffy, let's see what comes out. If it works, I'm gonna eat it. If it doesn't, Fluffy, you can have She's making fun of my stirring.
Is she? Oh,
Yeah.
I probably would too if I could see what you were doing.
You
But I'm
can't.
concentrating on my
Unfortunately, you
stirring.
can't.
Okay, I'm going to pull that off. Okay, I think it needs a little bit more stirring, I think. I don't want to put too much flour in. But hang on, let me go rinse my fingers off a bit.
I am going to use a glove, so I don't have to be running to wash my hands. Okay, let's see.
Okay, I'm going to put a little bit
Let's see this
more
baby. Oh, it feels smooth.
flour, a little bit
Thanks,
more flour.
Lemonade. Thank you for sharing and for the like.
Thank you. I can't see the chat from here. I haven't got my glasses on, so I'm a bit blind. So thank you, Gloria, for
Of course.
keeping an eye on the chat for us all. Okay, I reckon that will do.
Fluffy, am I doing a good job now with my hands? Am I being gentle? I'm treating it like a small baby. Come here.
Well, if anyone should know how to make scones, a Queenslander should, because the most famous scone maker came from Queensland.
That's enough? That's enough? Okay.
Yeah, that will do. Okay. And Fluffy knows who that famous scone maker is. She used to make pumpkin scones.
Oh, okay.
Lady Flo Bielke Peterson. I have a photo of my mother with Lady Flo. And she was a member of my brother's congregation. He's a minister in the Lutheran Church. And
Okay, I'm listening to Fluffy now. She wants me to put my dough onto the floured area.
yes, and add a little bit more flour just for your fingers. Flour your fingers and flour your area and just throw the dough on.
Okay, let me take the glove off.
Hang on, let me go down a bit. Oh, that's about as low as I can go. Sorry, peeps, you might not see everything I'm doing. Okay, there we go. That's perfect. Let's have a look, Gloria. Yes, you're doing well.
Thank you.
That's about the thickness you want.
Okay, like half inch?
Half an inch, yes.
Okay.
Perfect. Now, what we do... Now, we call them biscuit cutters. You call them cookie cutters. I don't have a biscuit cutter.
I do, but I couldn't find it.
I'm just using my glass.
All right.
Now, depending on the size of your scones, I just dip the glass into the flour like that. I don't know if you can see that. Is my video in good to see, because it's in portrait at the moment?
I see it well.
And cut rounds out of the dough.
Okay.
That glass is a little bit bigger than I'm used to having.
My one?
So this
Is
might
mine too big?
Sorry?
Is mine too big? It's about 3 inches in diameter.
No, that should be all right. It really doesn't matter. It depends
Okay.
on how big or small you want your scones to be.
Oh, I have a question about the pan. Do you need to put what is it? Parchment paper on it?
Yes, I put parchment paper. I put baking paper on my tray.
Okay.
Or spray a little bit of olive oil. Now, this recipe makes about 12 to 13, 12 to 15 scones, but these are fairly big
I'll use
ones.
my large pan so that way everything fits.
Yeah, so we might actually get a little bit less than 15. And then once you've cut your scones, you just create another flat sort of roundy thing. Push it all together.
Roundy thing. Okay, what would that be?
You know what I mean.
I
Just
know.
push the Oh my
Are
goodness.
these the roundy things?
Yes, push the dough together. And
What's the distance you need between the roundy things? What's the distance on the pan between the scones?
Oh, I put them close together, but enough time.
But
they won't cut not out. So you can put them. I'll show you my pan.
Bit thinnish to you? Oh, mine, Fluffy? Oh, Heather's.
I'm using a fairly big glass, so I'm only going to get about 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
She thinks ours are too thin.
No, not too thin. Because our rye is fluffy.
This is self-rising flour. So there's a hole in the middle. Does it matter?
Yes. It certainly does.
I will cut and paste.
Right. 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to only get 9. Yeah, this is a fairly big glass. The old style glasses used to be a lot smaller. The modern glasses are a lot bigger. So these are going to be huge scones.
Hey, Outlaw, thank you for coming.
So we've
really appreciate it. Please give the host a thumbs up.
And I reckon that's 10. So that's 10 scones I've made, and they're fairly big. They're quite big.
I'm still on my 8.
8?
Yeah. I think I can get about 11. 10, maybe 10, yeah.
So if I had a smaller glass, I'd probably get about 10 to 12, and that's what they should look like.
Hi, Jamia. Thank you for coming.
Hello, Jamia. Thank you. Gloria's doing a wonderful job at hosting my live stream.
No.
But I'm so far away from the...
I'm
so far away that I just can't see who's on and who's off.
We are in this together.
Absolutely. So we have decided to do a second episode of the recipe swap because the first episode went down so well.
It did. Okay, what do you do with the leftovers?
There shouldn't be leftovers.
Oh, there is.
Well, throw it on the pan. It'll still cook. It might be a bit smaller than the rest, but who cares?
It's like a square.
Give the smaller one to the people you don't like.
Are there any square scones, guys?
Have you got any guests that you don't like? When you invite them for afternoon tea, make sure they get the small one.
All right, this is the one for me.
Okay, right. So in the oven now it's very important that you keep an eye on these. So in the oven now for 12 to 15 minutes on a high oven. I've got mine at 250 degrees.
Mine is at 450 Fahrenheit and it's going in.
Yep. And hey Siri. Oh no, I haven't got Siri. Can you set your time of
I just did.
Start off at 12 minutes.
It's going. I put it for 15. Didn't you say 15?
Yeah, 12 to 15 minutes. Start off at 12.
All right. Timer
Because
on.
my oven is different. My oven will cook them faster than yours probably, or different to yours.
So I set it for 12 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I've got flour all over the floor, but that's okay. Who cares?
That's okay.
The Duchess of Bedford will send her servants to clean up, won't she?
Hope not.
Oh, I wish. I wish. So anyway, no, that's that done. That's that.
How is everybody today? Enjoying the weekend?
I hope so. No glaze on top, Fairy Dragon. I don't do glazes.
It's raining so heavily here.
I don't know what a glaze is. These are just basic scones.
Heidi, good day to you. Thank you for coming.
I've never done a glaze. I don't know what a glaze is. You'll have to explain it to me if you don't mind. I'm just sitting down right now, just having a moment while I wait for Gloria to start on the pastries. Now,
Ready?
Yes, I'm ready. I'm just having a moment.
So what I am sharing with Heather, in Sri Lanka, we call them patties, but these are not like burger patties. These are like pastries. I don't know how we started calling them patties, but these are actually pastries, like the short crust pastry. So we would be using. So Heather must have put all the ingredients in her description box. I
Yes.
have got plain flour. And
Okay. Give me a moment. I haven't got.
yeah, that's okay. Go for it. I will just introduce the ingredients.
I just want to say hello to
Go for it.
Jared King.
Hey, Jared.
Welcome. Thank you for joining us. I hope you're doing well. It's lovely to see you, as usual. And I forgot about plain flour. I've never used milk on top of my scones. Never, ever, ever in all my 27 years.
You call me ancient, huh?
Where's the plain flour? What have I done with my plain flour? Oh, after all that, I need a nap. Now, do I need a mixing bowl?
You do.
I do. Can
Now
I
remember to get water from the fridge. You need cold water.
I'll quickly wash out.
Not room temperature water.
I'll quickly wash out this mixing bowl.
Sure.
And use the same one. Oh, and I have a surprise for everyone at the end.
Ooh.
I hope you like it. Well, actually, it's not really a surprise for everyone. It's just Me being a bit show-offy.
Guys. And what is the time? In California, it's 5 o'clock in the evening, January 14th.
Happy birthday to me.
Yes, we were going to do that. Don't
2 days ago.
spoil it. Everybody, we need to sing happy birthday to Heather. She celebrated
I'm only 27.
a couple of days ago, and a little bird told me on my live, and that little bird is in the chat today. So, are you ready, Heather?
I'm ready.
They are going to sing. So you guys write happy birthday to Heather, and I will whistle.
I've got a whistle.
I'm going to whistle happy birthday to you.
Okay, thank you. That's lovely.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3. "27 claps. Happy birthday.
Thank you. That was wonderful, Gloria. Thank you very much.
You are so welcome.
Okay, so
that is the only song I could do without copyright music playing.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Now, how much flour do I need?
So I'm using 2 cups.
2 cups?
Yeah, which is 250 grams of flour.
Oh, okay. Yep. I'll just wash this out. Let me dry it. 2 cups of plain flour, isn't it?
Yeah.
2 cups of plain flour. Do we have to sift it? No?
I just did.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, there's 1 and a bit cups. Oh, dearie me. Now, if you want to connect, now, Gloria is the real cook in this team. I'm just the fake cook. So if you want some real cooking, Gloria's will drop every so often. Please keep an eye out for the link drop and connect to her channel. And I tell you what, some of her recipes have become staples in my cooking
in your kitchen
regime.
Nice. I'm so honored. Hey, Warm Strong, thank you for coming. And Joyful Julie, thank you guys. We have 50 in the chat.
Joy, that's wonderful. That's awesome. Thank you so much, everyone. So there's my plain flour sifted. Right, what do I need to do? Just add a cup of water?
No, before that, do you have the butter?
I've got butter. Does it need to be melted?
No.
No, how much butter? Oh.
Did you not measure it? 100 grams.
I've got 200 grams of butter here.
We need only 100.
Oh, 100. I thought it was 200. Okay.
Everything's better.
Do you know what I like about Australian butter?
Everything is better with butter.
Gram measurements on the butter. See that?
Nice.
So I just have to cut this in half down the line to get one. I thought it was 200. I don't know what I was thinking, but never mind. Is this the part where we get our hands messy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Still my hands are clean. Okay, pinch of salt.
Sorry?
Pinch of salt.
Oh, a pinch of salt. And I'm going to use my Utah salt.
Ooh, fancy.
Yes, I got this from the salt mines. So we did a tour of the salt mines there. I'm just going to sprinkle it in. That will do. And
we need half a teaspoon of sugar. So
Oh,
this is
half a teaspoon of sugar.
yeah, this is actually the restaurant recipe. Secret is out, guys. This is how they do it.
This is how you do it to me. There's my teaspoon with a half a teaspoon of sugar. This is how we do it, baby.
Now, to be honest, I always use the food processor for this mixing part, but since you insisted on using hands so that anybody in the world can use this,
Yes.
even if they don't have electricity, so let's use hands.
Now, how much water?
No, before that, just mix the butter and let it resemble breadcrumbs.
Oh. Now, what's this called? There's a special name for this.
Yeah, this is the patty dough. That's just like the short.
When you mix butter and flour together.
I don't know.
Or is it an Australian thing?
Maybe.
When you mix butter and flour
we just
together.
mix it until it resembles breadcrumbs.
Yeah. No. Somebody can tell me this. There's a name for mixing.
Fluffy nose. Fluffy. What is the term?
Oh, what's it called?
Fluffy. Is she in the house?
Hopefully.
Somebody Google it.
There is a special name for it. See, I've done it that often. I can't remember what it's called. I just do it.
Really, that is funny. Use the measurement of a pinch of this, slurp of that, and about that.
Yeah, it's about that. That's how Australians talk.
Alrighty.
We never tell you what you need or what you need to do or where you need to go, but we tell you what you don't need. It's
well,
like
my cooking used to be like that. I never measured until I started this channel. Only for cakes I used to measure because you can do a little bit of this and that for cakes. Okay, are you ready to add the cold
No, it's not looking like breadcrumbs yet, is it?
Well, just mix it up. I'm only using one hand. Why do you have both hands in?
I don't know. I don't like to do things by halves. What's the point?
Is it rubbing in butter or cutting in butter?
Rub the butter. Yes, rubbing butter. Rub the butter.
M&A said rubbing in butter.
Yes.
I think, okay, time's up, guys, for the scones. So let's get going.
Okay. So, ow.
Be careful.
Okay, so you can see how the scones have risen slightly. They're not brown yet, so we'll put them in for another.
Is this how it is supposed to be? For another 2 minutes?
Let's have a look. Bring it closer to the camera so I can see. Oh, they're beautiful.
They're good?
I will do yours for another 2 minutes.
I have to go more?
2 minutes.
Oh, okay. I thought they're done.
They look done, but I reckon to get golden, 2 minutes, I'll need about 5 minutes. Where's my other phone?
I don't have it.
11:45. So if I do mine you do yours for another couple minutes just to get them a little bit golden. They should get golden.
Okay.
But not long. 2 minutes at the most for yours.
Yeah, they smell good. They smell good.
They do. I'll need 5 minutes now. I've got 11:45 on my timer. Can someone make sure that I take those out in 5 minutes? Okay, that's starting to look like breadcrumbs now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Did you get the water from the fridge?
Yes, I've got water from
Yeah.
the fridge.
So remember to add small amounts of water, so that way you don't add too much.
Right. How? I'll start off with a half a cup.
No, yeah, just you won't even need half a cup, but just go
Okay, just
slow.
add a little bit of water at a time.
Yeah.
Probably too little.
Yeah, just go easy on it.
Oh, my neighbour's gate is opening and closing in the wind.
Ooh, they look good. Okay, so I'm turning my oven off.
Yes, take yours out. Yeah.
Plus, in a minute and a half, it just became so brown. Ooh.
Yes.
Let me show it to you. Look at that.
Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. We will make an Australian out of you yet, Gloria.
Thank you, ma'am. You still have 3 more minutes.
We'll make an Australian out of you yet. So in recent times, afternoon tea has become a bit of a free-for-all. The Scottish actually introduced savouries in afternoon tea.
Okay.
So it's not beyond reach to have savoury pastries for afternoon tea.
Right. We're changing it.
But in Australia, we never took on, like, the English had afternoon tea and they used tea as in to drink tea, the drink.
Okay.
It never took on in Australia.
Right.
We're still beer drinkers and coffee drinkers, and
Okay.
I know some people like tea, and tea has become popular in recent years, but traditionally it's always been coffee.
Sri Lanka, where I was born, is very popular for its tea. There are, if you go for Ceylon tea, because Sri Lanka used to be known as Ceylon, it's delicious and it's very popular.
Yeah.
Okay, so mine is done. How are you doing?
Okay, have a look at this. How am I going? Do I need a little bit more?
Don't make it too sticky. It's just got to be like this. Look, nothing sticks.
Nothing sticks. Okay. Well, I've still got a lot of stuff at the bottom of the bowl that won't stick.
Yeah, so just be careful to add like a couple of drops at a time. And it's better to cover this and keep it in the fridge until we get the stuffing ready.
Right. I'm just going to make sure that all these bits at the bottom.
Sure. You have 1 more minute in the oven, okay?
Thank you. So what do people in the chat have for afternoon tea? Is afternoon tea a thing in America?
Not that I know about, because everybody's busy working.
Well, yes, we work as well, but we always.
I don't know.
Actually, no. I tell you what, sometimes we hardly work. But we do like our afternoon tea. And we like our morning tea. And I think America does morning tea as well, doesn't it? Yeah.
Now we have started drinking coffee here. I mean,
yes. Oh, well, when we say afternoon tea or morning tea, we actually mean food with a hot beverage. There we go, Glow.
Oh, beautiful.
How's that?
Yeah, that's good.
Can I put that on my mat? Or should I? No.
Let's put it back in the bowl and put it in the
Put it in the fridge.
Yeah, I want to cover it. Otherwise,
Okay.
it will dry
I'm
up.
out of room.
We don't want it dried up, right?
Oh, cover it. Oh, dear. That means I need to find my grad wrap. I had my grad wrap out and then I put it away because it was taking up too much space. Oh, there we go. I'll cover it. I'll take the mince out and I'll put that back there. This just for people's interest's sake, this is my homemade mayonnaise that I made from my grandmother's recipe.
Oh, look at you.
Aren't I special?
You are very special. Birthday girl.
Okay, so I'm putting my pan. Oh. So how long have I got?
So let's get the meat.
How do they look? Do they look all right? Do these look all right?
Yeah, look all right to me.
Right. I'm going to put these on a cake plate,
Let me show you mine. Woo-hoo. Is this supposed to be like that?
Woohoo!
Woo-hoo.
I can't do a fluffy woohoo, I'll just do my own.
Yeah, mine look fluffy.
These haven't risen much at all. I thought they would rise a bit more.
Okay, so we are going to use ground beef.
I'm just putting mine on a cake tin caller. Oh, I hope they're all right. Have I forgotten something out of the recipe? I hope not.
And you can use
Right.
chicken, you can use fish, and fish, it's totally up to you for the stuffing.
For the patties now, I've got everything here. I've got my ginger and my garlic. I've got my onion and 2 chopped green peppers. Not peppers. What are they called?
Green chilies.
Chili. And I've got my beef mince. $6.50 from Coles. It's a bit dear at the moment.
Nice.
It used to be $4.50. Now it's $6.50. Not happy, Jan. But never mind. We do what we can. What else did we need? And then a little bit of tomato paste. Little bit of tomato paste, or I'm going to use tomato sauce. Good old Aussie tomato sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And my ginger and garlic are here.
Are you ready to brown the meat?
Brown the meat. Now let me get my.
Right. I'm going to move you guys closer to the stove so you can see what I am doing.
I'm going to move my camera up, and you can see my bread maker there. I make delicious bread.
You do? Oh, nice.
Yes. Now I just need to excuse myself for a moment, and I'll be right back.
Okay, so while Heather is getting her things ready, I wanted to explain. Now, initially, the recipe was to add boiled potatoes with the ground meat. And we changed our minds because we have done a recipe similar to that some time back. So we decided to skip the potatoes. So when we skip the potatoes, we had to skip the juice of half a lemon because usually when you add potatoes, the juice of half a lemon will not be too much. So we're not going to use any lemon juice. Instead, we substituted that with the tomato paste. Okay. And feel free to use any ground meat or any canned fish, or you can make it all vegetarian if you are a vegetarian. Yeah, you can use, you can boil potatoes and boil carrots and cut them in, well, dice them and saute with the rest of the vegetables. So that will turn out a real great dish as well.
Oh, that sounds wonderful, Gloria.
Are you ready?
Yeah, nearly. You'll hang on.
Well, I'm here.
Yeah, I'm ready. Right. Meat. Put my oven on. Okay. Oh, I'm tired. I'll take all the Glad wrap off. If we have a Glad wrap shortage, I'll know why. Because I've used it all. There we go.
So you want the scones to cool before we get we serve it with jam and cream, right?
Yes, you can. Oh, they're divine hot. They really are divine hot. If you can serve them hot,
Okay.
please do, and let people cut their own scones, and then they can put their own jam and cream on. But because we're the hostess with the mostess,
you cut them. You cut them sideways, not this way, right? Sideways.
Yeah, sideways. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. We see some newcomers. Slim Cat, thank you so much for coming. Angie, Caroline, thank you. We really appreciate you being here. And please give Heather a thumbs up. So good to see you.
Mine should have risen. Yours rose really well. Mine didn't rise as well as yours did.
Well, that's why Fluffy thought yours was way thinner. I thought about it, but I didn't know how much it's gonna rise. So
yes, I should have made mine a bit thicker.
Yeah,
I don't know.
These are actually about just over my knuckle of the finger, so it's about
they're huge.
Over an inch.
They're huge. So you made yours thicker. You did your mixture thicker than mine, didn't you?
I don't know what I did. I just followed your instructions.
Yours look better than mine. It must be your oven. Mine are as flat as a pancake.
Okay, blame it on the oven.
Mine are as flat as a pancake.
Blame it on her oven now.
Look at that. Oh, never mind. Let's hope they're nice anyway. I don't know. I don't know what I've done wrong. I think you might have cut yours.
No, they will be just fine, Heather. Okay, so I am ready to add the meat. Is your pan hot enough?
Yes. I don't add oil when I cook.
No, I don't. Because this is going to bring its own oil, right?
Yes. And I'm fat enough without adding extra oil. Can you see what I'm doing? Kind of. Hang on, let me check. Oh, you can see the pan, yes. I don't know why I bothered doing my hair. Nobody can see my hair.
Guys, are you able to see what I'm doing and what Heather is doing? Can you write it in the chat, please?
Yep. Oh, I can see what Gloria is doing.
Thank you, Julie. add the salt very later, because if you add salt now, this is just going to be so watery.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ah, interesting.
Thank you, everybody, for being here. We really appreciate you. Hi, Debbie. Debbie, thank you. Thank you. Welcome in. How is everybody doing on this Saturday or Sunday, wherever you are from? It's Saturday for us in California and USA rather.
It's Sunday for me in South Australia, and Sunday for Fluffy up in the wet Sundays. And I don't know if there are any other. Mark and Annette, they're just half an hour drive or 3/4 of an hour drive from me, and it's Sunday for them. And who else is on?
Dee is here.
Dee, oh, she's a half an hour behind.
Warner is here.
Oh, Werner, hello, darling. This is your dinner. We're making you a lovely dinner. I don't know. I tell you what, I think, Werner, look at these scones. I think you'd prefer Gloria's scones to mine. They're bigger. They really rose like a scone should.
Warner, come to California. You can have this.
Oh, Gloria, could you imagine if I came to California and we did a live cooking show together?
I'm sorry?
Could you imagine if I came to California?
I know.
Yes.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Well, wait till I buy a bigger house. No, I mean, I didn't mean you're big, but it's just that this kitchen is so small.
Oh, we can hire a kitchen.
Oh, okay. Wonderful.
I'll stay in a hotel room that has a huge kitchen.
Nice.
And we can do this together.
And then YouTube has the mobile phones. You can use it to go live together. I want to try that. We should try that. Not cooking, but something else. I like to just go live with somebody side by side. Using
Well, I guess we could. What can we do together when we come to California? We could roam the street, the nightlife of Cali.
Oh, yeah.
You could come to San Francisco.
Yeah, we've been there. It's the drive I don't like. So
you don't like it? Oh, okay.
It's
well, what about
flying is shorter.
Sorry?
Flying to San Francisco is shorter than driving.
Oh, is it? Really?
Yeah, of course, flying. But, when we went there, it took us about, I think, 7 hours.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Do you know, we drive for 6 or 7 hours and we don't even reach another state.
I really don't like road trips anymore, especially in the freeway. You just don't have anything to look at. You just stare and then keep going. But I continuously talk, so that way the person who is driving is not bored.
No, I could just picture you just yapping away.
Yeah. Are you ready to add the black pepper?
I think so. I have black pepper here. Actually, do you know, there's one thing I am going to do.
Mm-hmm.
That
how much meat?
I don't know about most Australians, but this is a lot of Australians like Worcestershire sauce. So I've got just a dash at the bottom of the bottle, and I'm going to put that in my mince.
Nice. How much meat are you using, Heather?
I'm using ground beef mince.
How much? What's the amount?
500 grams.
Oh, okay, good. Because I that is something I forgot to tell you, because in the recipe I gave you 250 grams, but then since we are not using the potatoes, and even if there is leftover, come on, you can always just
Oh,
eat it. It can go in a sandwich. You can eat it in many ways, just on its own.
absolutely. Gloria, leftover is my favorite thing to eat.
Oh, okay.
I actually prefer leftovers than the
Well,
meal.
same here, but we hardly have leftovers.
No, nor do we do. Oh, Diabolical Debbie is from Sydney. Hello. Thank you for joining us. Sorry, I can't read the chat from where I am because I'm as blind as a bat and I haven't got my
That's why I'm
glasses
reading
on.
it for you. I keep
Thank
welcoming
you.
them so that way you would know who is here.
And Angie's here.
Yes.
Welcome. Thank you. Outlaw Creative. Oh, awesome. Glad to see you as well. And I'm just letting my meat simmer. Let's see. So we've got, how many people have we got? 17 people watching. Wow, that's great. Thank you, everyone, so much. And
we
don't
really
forget,
appreciate it.
Gloria's link will drop. Now, Gloria's teaching me this. Gloria's link will drop every so often. So when it does, keep an eye out and connect to Gloria and her channel. As I said, my staple recipes come from Gloria's platter, to be honest.
Is your meat kind of done? Are you ready to add the onion and the garlic?
I'm ready to add the garlic.
Are you?
Yes, I'm ready to add everything.
So let's add the garlic, ginger, and the green chili.
There's the garlic. There's the ginger. And Werner will love the green chilies. That's a real bum burner. Do we put the onion in yet?
Yes, we could add the onion too.
Yes. There we go. Look at that. Look at that.
Smells good, huh?
Oh, it smells good. I can't bring you closer, unfortunately, but I can bring the pan close to you. There we go.
I'll get you closer. Do you have smell-o-vision? It smells delicious.
I tell you what, I certainly hope the neighbours are jealous.
Yeah.
They'll be smelling this. I'll be thinking, oh, lunch.
Nothing for them.
They'll be like, no, it's mine. It's mine and Werner's. Oops. Oh,
Add your chili powder.
Oh, yes.
I am going to use my cayenne pepper. And we are spicy people. We like spicy. How spicy can you go, guys, in the chat?
Are you using cayenne pepper instead of chili powder or both?
It's totally up to you. It depends on how much spicy food you can eat.
Oh, Werner, what do you reckon? A bit of chili powder and cayenne pepper? Or one or the other? I'm going to wait for Werner to decide because he's going to have to eat this concoction.
Yeah, and now it's time to add the salt.
Yeah, Mark and Annette are coming over in a minute.
Don't forget the salt.
Oh, you told me. Oh, okay.
Yeah, remember we decided to put it later?
Utah salt. Don't forget. Salt mines. And I'm going to put, now I go by size. So what I'm going to do is, because I put chili powder in my soup, flake chilies. Oh, you want chili powder? I think I've got chili powder. I'm thinking flake chilies.
Yeah, either or.
I've got cayenne pepper. And you know what? I might just sprinkle chili flakes into my mixture here. Because I do that with the soup.
Are you ready to add your tomato?
It creates heat without creating too much heat.
I'm adding the tomatoes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're doing tomatoes.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize you were doing
Well, I
tomatoes.
said puree. You can add the chopped tomatoes or puree or paste or sauce, whichever you like. It just adds a little bit of flavor.
Okay, well, I might just chop a few tomatoes
No,
now.
use your tomato paste.
Oh,
Yeah,
well, I'll use
just the
tomatoes.
same. Just that this will cook a little bit longer.
Yeah, I'm just going to use my eyes for this because I'm going to do this according to our tastes. So it would be how much tomato sauce it would be.
It depends on how much flavor you want. You can add 1 tablespoon or 2.
Yeah, I'm just going by sight and I'm tipping it in as I go along. Because that's how I cook. I cook by sight. I cook according to the flavours that I like.
Okay.
And if I like certain flavours, I'll put more of that flavour in.
I'm adding more red pepper. Cayenne pepper.
Oh.
Let's get hot.
I kind of know what Werner likes in his food, so I can actually add cayenne pepper and the chili flakes according to sight.
Okay.
I add chili flakes to almost everything, so I'm getting to know what he likes. So don't go by us with your recipe, go by your own personal taste. Would that be right, Gloria?
Warner said something. Hold on. Hey, Hotapax, thank you so much for coming. Warner, what did you say? Heather, I have yellow tomatoes on the fridge. Use them.
Oh, no, it's too late. Oh. These ones, are you talking about these ones?
Are they yellow? They look red to me.
They're gold.
Okay. Are they the ones? Hi, Bluegrass. Thank you so much for coming. We really appreciate you.
Oh, wow, this is smelling delicious. Werner, you're in for a treat tonight.
We already made scones. This is Heather's recipe. And now we are making meat patties. We call them patties, but meat pastries. This is going to go inside the pastry and we are going to deep fry them.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, how wonderful.
You could bake them. You could air fry them. But, healthiest is not always tastiest.
Deep frying always tastes better.
Yeah. So take your pick. We are just showing you how to do it and you decide how you want to make it. So I'm going to taste for salt.
I'll put my salt and pepper in.
So good. And spicy. Oh.
So, Gloria, the recipe, can I ask you a question? The recipes you
just
put
did
on your channel.
You just did.
Yeah. Oh, Lord. Oh, dear.
Okay. No, I'm just messing with you. Go on.
The recipes you put on your channel.
Yes.
Would you teach your kids, the kids at your school, are these recipes you would teach your kids?
My kids? In the
like
school?
Your school kids.
My kids are my children at home?
No, at school.
What about them?
Is this the recipes you put on your channel?
Yes.
Are these recipes you would teach your school kids, or
no? They don't have cooking. Well, there is a cooking class which is a private class, but I don't do the cooking. I do art with them.
Oh, you do art. I thought you were a cooking teacher. There you go.
I'm not an artist, but they paint, and so it's I don't do the cooking in the school.
Oh.
Yeah.
There you go. I've learned something new. I just assumed that you're a cooking teacher.
No, I'm a Montessori trained preschool teacher, and in the Montessori preschool, we teach them a lot of things.
Okay, we have one.
They learn, well, the core subjects are math and language, and then they learn zoology, botany, art, music, and I even teach them a second language. I learned Spanish and I teach them. Then there's geography, so they learn about different countries. And this month they are learning about Asia.
Wow,
So sometime next week, I will be actually giving them a presentation on Sri Lanka.
Wow.
Yeah. So every month they learn about a different continent. It's just fun, you know.
So do you work with primary, junior primary?
It's 3 to 5 year olds.
3 to 5. Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah.
So that's early, really early. We do 4. Is it 4? 3? About age 3, we have like home care, like.
Oh, okay.
Kindy.
Over here we have it too, but then parents like to. Mostly the children are from parents who are kind of intellectual, so they go for the academics and send the children over to the Montessori.
Oops.
Okay, look at that.
That's mine.
Nice.
Does it look the same?
It does. Smells the same too.
I'm sure it would. Oh, that's great. Yeah, I used to be a teacher. I'd love to work at a Montessori school as well. Put this in the fridge?
No.
No, I'll just leave it out.
Go in the fridge. That goes inside the pastry now.
Oh, okay. I thought you wanted it to cool down. I've got to find a place where it can cool down a bit. I'll put it by the scones.
And the best part is that because this is not puff pastry, you don't have to worry about this being hot right now.
Oh, okay.
So if it is puff pastry, you can't because, puff pastries need to be kept cold.
Yes.
So I am getting a little cup of water to seal the patties.
Oh, a little cup of water?
Yes. And guys, we do need oil for frying. But we will start frying once we get all these patties ready.
Right.
I have a plate. And get a fork, please, to seal the patties. Yeah.
A fork.
Hey, Jess. Hey, how are you? Thank you so much for coming. Our team leader is here for our Steps Challenge, Heather. Jess Kaplan.
Oh, hi, Jess. How are you?
Welcome in.
Thanks for joining us.
And then we have 1 in 7.98 billion. Whoa, nice.
Yes. Really? Hello, 1 in 7.
Thank you so much for coming.
Right. Now let me get what have I done with my dough? My dough is in the fridge.
Check your fridge. Oh, it feels so soft. Look. Woo!
Here we go. Oh, put that back. Can I move that better or not really? Oh, hang on. Oh, wrong way.
I'll move the water a bit so that way I don't knock it over.
Here we go.
I've done that.
My
Leave
kitchen,
there.
I had my kitchen sink so clean this morning. Now it's a mess again.
Same here.
Right.
Okay, ready?
Let me grab my filling. I'll put that up there. Right. Do we have to flour the? Do I have to flour the rolling pin or not?
Not really. This is good. Fury is asking you to lower your camera a little bit.
Lower. Who's asking me
Lower.
to?
Fairy dragon.
That's about as far as I can go at the moment.
That looks good to me. So have
I can't move it now.
just in case you need to sprinkle a little bit on top. And let's get rolling, baby.
Let's get rolling. Rolling on the river. Rolling on the river. I had to borrow this rolling pin because I didn't have one. Oh, shit!
Hey,
Sorry.
I'm sorry to laugh.
Oops. No, it's all right.
Just we are making meat patties, but patties in the sense not like burger patties. It's a pastry, and then we also made scones. This is Heather's recipe. We made these, and then we made the meat mixture for the filling, and this is our pastry. So we are filling it up, and then we will deep fry them. And when it comes to deep fried stuff, I will only eat one. Okay? I know.
You're only doing one.
Trouble. I will be in trouble with Derek if I ate more than one.
Oh, don't worry about Derek.
Oh, you said it.
Derek. Actually, I have to admit, we have had a huge heat wave here in Adelaide and bushfires.
Right.
Yesterday. And so I haven't been.
I hate those heat waves, don't you?
Yes, I haven't been doing the steps I should have been doing, but I've actually got more steps than I thought I would.
Just said she won't tell Derek, so we're safe.
Yes.
Unless he watches this.
And
wasn't he here?
I think he was. And no, I've been trying, but it's just been like Australia has the hottest heat in the world.
Oh.
To the best of my knowledge.
So remember to flatten this as thin as possible.
You're just going all over your mat.
Thinner the better. Thinner the better. So how do you want to do it? Do you want to cut circles and fill it up, or the way I do it is I put little bits and pieces here and then fold it over and cut it with half, so it will be like half a glass, not a circle. You want to go with my method?
Your method will be fine.
All right.
I don't have a method.
Okay, well, I just ask what you prefer.
I just do what people tell me, which is very unusual for me.
Okay. Are you ready to put the mixture?
Hang on, check that out. Is that too thin?
No, thinner the better. Thinner the better. Look, mine is like a handkerchief.
Oh, I better roll mine out a bit more then. Oh, dear.
Are you okay if I start putting the stuffing in? On?
Yeah, that's fine. Just... Oh. I hope Werner's thankful for the effort that I'm putting into this.
Werner, you are, right?
You're you've got a circle. I've got like an egg shape.
Doesn't matter. What you need is actually a rectangle or a square. Then it's easier. So the amount of stuffing you put depends on the size of the patty you want, okay?
Right. I'm going to roll a bit more. I think it's pretty thin. That looks pretty thin. Thin enough, does it? Or not really?
I can see the thickness from here.
Okay.
The way you are lifting it.
Okay. I can't really... there we go. Is that thin?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I might start pushing. So if I get a dessert spoon out...
Cuckoo.
There's my cuckoo clock. Is that enough filling? I don't know. There on that dessert spoon.
Yeah. Well, I told you, it depends on the size of the patty you want.
Okay.
So if you want a lot in it, then do a lot.
Oh, you're putting yours fair away from the center so you can roll.
Yeah, just keep space so that way you have space to fold it. So before folding it, remember to put some water on the moisten the edges.
Moist and moist. Oh, I'm so
moisten.
I hope this works out, Werner.
Oops.
If it doesn't.
Oops. Might open up. See, the teacher goes wrong too.
Okay, let's do the... Oh, hang on. I think I might have too many on here. I might move that one over a bit. All right, so moisten around. It's not pretty, is it, really? It's not a pretty way of... Oh, that needs a bit more. I'll just put a little bit more on that one. Okay, let me moisten around the edges.
They don't look whether they're pretty or not. When they are fried, just go help yourself.
Well, that's the point. If they're delicious, you don't need pretty.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a feeling I got them too close to the edges, maybe. I don't know. I'll see. Right. You're rolling yours already, so I'll roll mine. Let's see. How do these look? Up. Oh, there we go. Hang on. If I just poke that in. Okay, this is my first time making this, so please.
Don't worry, you're fine. You're doing an awesome job. I'm proud of you.
Oh, thank you. And, I might need... This glass isn't quite wide enough to fit around the pastry. Hang on. Just do it like that. There we go. How's that look?
Yeah, good. Good, and don't forget we are going to use a fork.
Oh, I'll use a fork, yes.
Yeah, on the edges, so it will look prettier. We can hide our cut and paste marks.
Yes. We don't go for pretty in this household. We go for... I don't know what we go for. Bloody hell.
Food.
We go for I don't know. We go for whatever. Usable, eatable.
Thank you, Debbie. Debbie is saying to give thumbs up. There are 17 in the chat. Thank you so much, everybody.
Have we still got 17? Wow.
Thanks for supporting Heather.
That's amazing. Thank you so much.
I have watched Heather cook twice before, and then we had a collaboration together. So this is wonderful. I'm so glad to be cooking with you, Heather.
I'm really enjoying these collaborations, and I
Yes.
think,
And if any of you want to join me or Heather, you know where to find us.
oh, bugger them. They can find their own collab. Only teasing. Only teasing. Absolutely.
Okay, I'm sealing
But,
mine.
but if people are enjoying these collaborations between Gloria and myself and you want to see more, let us know in the comments when this live stream is finished. Let us know in the comments or send us a message on Instagram. Let us know that these are as much fun for you as they are for us.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a big one. Oh, look at that one. We've got a
Bigger the
small
better.
one here. We've got a small one here.
Bigger the better.
And a big one here.
Still not delicious, Debbie. We need to fry these. They will be, and the whole house will have the aroma. Oh, unbelievable.
Yes. And don't forget, if you want to see more recipes from Gloria, because I'm not a recipe channel, as most of you know, I'm an Urbex channel and a ghost hunting channel. But you know what? These are great. Are they good cold as well? Because if you like me and you go on long road trips, you
Yeah,
like to
you can eat them warm or cold, but then I prefer these warm.
warm. Yes, and
Warmed
if you
up,
go on
and then with some maybe some chili sauce.
yes,
I personally don't like to add sauce when I'm eating these snacks because I want to taste the food, not the sauce.
yes,
But I have we have this family joke when we were small. You only need sauce if the food is not tasty. So
uh,
so whenever we went visiting, and if their food wasn't tasty, and we used to just tell each other between the sisters. I have two sisters. We used to say, "Oh, we need sauce here."
oh no, yes. But these would be good if you do. If there are any urbexes here, and you think I'm going on a road trip to an abandoned town, and these would be great to make for that road trip. Now, how many have you made so far? I'm getting out of that lot. I'm getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 6,
I got 7.
7. Okay. So do we just like roll the bread out again?
Yes, ma'am.
I've still got meat and stuff mixed in that.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, you can have that's all right.
Yeah, you're fine.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Why?
Let's go for another round. So does anybody have a dish they'd like to see us make? Do you know, have you heard of the Boston bun, Gloria?
I'm sorry.
Have you heard of the Boston bun?
I don't believe so.
Oh, the Boston bun is a great Australian cake.
Okay.
And Dee gave me an amazing recipe
Okay.
for a Boston bun.
Oh, okay.
Which includes mashed potatoes. And it's mashed potatoes, not smashed potatoes.
Do you want to tell everybody?
And I thought, well, maybe, I don't know what you've got planned for our next collaboration.
No. Do you want to tell about how what our joke about the mashed potatoes?
Yes. Our first collaboration, you told me to smash potatoes, and I mashed them.
And then you added milk,
I added milk and butter to them.
cheese, everything, right?
Yeah. But no, it still tasted all right. And I'm doing another lot now. Move it away from the edges. And, oh, that's probably a bit much. I'm only going to get 4 this time, I think.
Me too.
Oh, good. It's a lot of hard work, isn't it?
It is.
So when you cater for a party, I know you like to have parties,
Uh-huh.
and you've catered for like 50 people before. How do you cater and socialize at the same time?
Oh, I make sure that everything is cooked before they come. I am not cooking when my guests are here. No way.
Oh, okay. So how do you ensure that you're available for your guests? Like something like this, if you prefer hot.
Yeah, so recently I had a party,
Yeah.
and we had 3 families who came over. So I was with them, and we ate appetizers, and we were chatting and having fun. Then it was time for dinner. Dinner was ready, but there are some. What I do is I serve everything, and I put it in heat-proof containers. So when people are ready, I put everything in the oven and I warm it up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there were some. I was cooking some South Indian food, and they need to be. Some of them they are tastier when you cook it right away.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I actually, I mean, our house is not so big, so people can hear me. I mean, I'm pretty loud too. So
Yes, you are.
hey.
I'm not going to debate that.
So we talk and cook, and sometimes even the guests they come to they offer me help.
Oh, do they? Oh, that's nice.
They do.
Yeah, I'm having trouble keeping. Oh, I forgot to water them down. That's why they're not sticking. Oops.
Yeah, even though I watered, mine was too big, so they are opening up. So you just have to just moisten a bit.
Yes, I might just get my fingers in the water. I hope people aren't bored yet. This is the boring bit, actually.
The fun
Well,
part is eating, right?
yes, it's boring to watch, and it's actually boring to do. And I've got the stupidest thing left here. I can't even make a decent round out of what I've got left.
Now I wasn't watching. Did you use the fork to seal it?
Yes, I have been. I have
Okay,
been.
I didn't watch you.
Yes, don't worry. I'm
Hi,
using.
Kurnow. Thank you so much for coming. We
Who
really
was
appreciate Kurnow.
Oh, Kernow Explores. Awesome. Hello. I see you've been putting up posts lately, and I haven't had a chance to watch them yet. I've been too self-absorbed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm having to do a little bit of this with my fingers as well. I don't know how
I
people
also
can
want to
read.
say a big thank you for being one of my moderators. There are three here. I have 4 moderators, and Pete, Fluffy, and you, and Facing Reality. You are great moderators, so I really appreciate you. Thank you so much.
This is turning into a mess.
Why? I think you lost patience to do, and then you want to do huge ones, right?
No. They're quite small. I just underestimated what I'm doing. That's
Right.
all.
Do you want me to make your life easier?
No, Oh.
So that way you can cut squares.
Listen, no, it's just that everything's gone awry here. I'm making them smallish, but
Let me show you how to make the squares, okay?
I'm losing pastry. That's all. They're kind of small. Some are small and some are big. I'm not very good with depth perception. There we go. Oh, these aren't going to look pretty, but I'm sure they'll be delicious. So that's all the pastry I've got left. Like,
which one? No more?
That's
so
all
I will show you what you can do with the last bits. It doesn't have to be half moons. I will show you.
Oh wow, you've got so much more pastry than me.
Well, that's because I roll it very thin.
Oh, maybe I just didn't roll it thin enough.
I don't know what you did, girl.
I mean, that's pretty thin, isn't it?
That's okay. Right. So whatever you roll, cut it into squares or rectangles.
Right. Okay, I'm going to sit down and watch this because I need to be close to the monitor. I haven't got my glasses on.
Right. So what I did was I just rolled it to whatever shape that came. Can you see?
Yes, I can see. I'm looking now.
So it's not it's not a perfect rectangle, but you know, who is complaining?
I'm not.
Okay, so let's seal.
Well, maybe. I hope so.
My sister's calling me.
I'd much rather the rolls of my pastry than the rolls of my fat being counted.
Okay, so this is what I got. And let's seal it.
Oh, you see, I prefer that. That's a dinner. Well, I mean, this is afternoon tea, so the smaller ones are better for afternoon tea. They'll fit on the plate better. But if you wanted to make something more substantial for lunch or dinner, that would be the way to go, wouldn't it? Yeah, absolutely wonderful, Gloria. Thank you for showing us that. See, that's why Gloria's the cook and I'm not.
So
that's all right. Fish.
Use the rest.
Gloria said you can use fish with this recipe.
Yes.
Unless, of course, I don't know, is fish?
Canned fish, like tuna?
Yeah, I'm just thinking, is fish part of vegetarian diet?
No, you can use vegetables.
Add pumpkin.
Mostly vegetarians in Sri Lanka, they use so they boil the potatoes and they would boil carrots.
Mm-hmm.
Then they would dice it and saute with the onions.
So basically any root vegetables.
Yeah. That's what they use.
That's awesome. That's excellent. Yeah, these would make...
Three more?
See, mine are too thick. I think I've made mine too thick.
So what are you going to do with the leftover pastry?
Oh, I don't know. I might just roll it into a ball and put it in the oven as it is.
No.
I've done that before.
You have, but then it has no taste. It's just carbs.
Well, hang on. No, not necessarily. There's meat mixture in it as well, so it'll be like a really weird. See, there's meat mixture in here, and so I'll just make a ball. Mixture. I've got so much mixture left over. It's not funny.
I'll
But
show you.
that's all right, I'll just,
I have.
there we go.
I can't say I have so much, but somebody will eat it for dinner.
There we go. There's my ball of mixture. Oh, I'm surprised you're not telling me off.
No, you're fine.
Okay, so I probably didn't roll my pastry as thin as I should have.
Yeah, and now we need to get the oil heated up, right?
Yeah, heat some oil up. Right. I will move the camera. Oh, that's all right. Oh, I'm tired as anything.
So this is how much meat I have left over. Like, I think less than half. Less than half.
Okay, I'll show you that I've got that much.
Oh, okay.
So that's about half.
Okay.
Righty ho. Let's go. I'll grab some oil. Where do I put the oil? Not in that cupboard. I might be in this cupboard. Oh, here it is. Oh. Right. I'll get rid of this pan. I'll have to get my White King out and scour the oven. And over here, I've got my pot.
Okay, let's cheers, guys.
I don't have a deep fryer.
You can watch me fry this.
I don't have a deep fryer, so I'm just using my pan. Is Werner still on, or has he gone back to work?
Werner, stay present.
Oh. Now, does it matter? Does it need to immerse in the oil?
You can flip them over when they are half fried. So we use less oil, huh?
Yes. Well, I don't know. I suppose it doesn't really matter. I can use more. I'll just see how I go.
Okay. Have your spoon ready?
Now, when we're doing like this without a deep fryer, do we have to wait for the oil to bubble, or?
We have to wait till it's heated up.
Yes. Does it bubble, or?
Well, you just know what you could do is just throw in a little piece of your what you call the pastry.
Yeah.
And if it browns right away, then you're good.
Okay. Well, it takes a while for mine to heat up because it's electric and.
This is what I got.
Okay. Well, I'll show you what I've got.
And then I also still have some funny shaped ones. Well, do you care?
Mine are all different sizes.
Oh, that's fine. You're good.
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've got 10 and a ball.
Okay.
How many have you got, Gloria?
I have 11 half moons and 2 rectangles, one almost a square, a couple of triangles.
Oh, so yours was a lot thinner than mine.
Yeah. Thinner,
Okay.
the tastier, you see.
Yes, I'm not good at doing thin.
You will get it eventually. Don't worry.
I'm always too scared that yeah.
No, you'll
I'll
be
get
good.
it. I'll keep trying this recipe because it actually looks delicious. Now, if anyone's been to my very first live I did with Gloria, you will know that this recipe is a little bit similar to the very first recipe we did.
Yes, except that we got everything made from scratch because the first time we used puff pastry, right?
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. And so I'm really enjoying
Hi,
these.
Nora, the Stock Explorer. Hey.
Oh, hello, Laura.
So good to see you. Thank you so much for coming.
Oh, I think my hair's fallen out. Oh, dear, never mind. Hello, how are you, Nora? Nora's looking for a hot lesbian. Sorry, I had to say that.
Don't be sorry. You're fine.
Oh, my hair's fallen out. Oh, dear. There we go. I'll put it back in now. So I'm just waiting for my thing to heat up. Well, you know. Oh dear, No, it's a kind of a joke.
It is funny.
I think.
Let's see whose oil is going to heat up first.
Well, I don't know. I think yours will heat up first. Mine is kind of getting there. Just give me a moment. I think I need to visit a man about a dog. Oh.
How is everybody enjoying the weekend, guys? I have a we are enjoying a 3-day weekend because Monday is Martin Luther King Jr. Day, so 3 days off. Woohoo! Anybody have any special plans?
Oh, I'm back.
Hello,
I think I
back.
did or something.
Hello, back.
Oh, Auntie Heather's is nearly done. Nearly warmed up. It's feeling warmish.
Yeah. Auntie Glows is also ready.
Yeah.
Let's fry them.
Oh. Okay, let's do. Now, if you type
Fingers crossed they don't open up.
If you type Urbex, URBEX in the chat, now's the time to do it. Your link will drop and people can connect to you.
I'm frying 4 at a time, Heather.
4?
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. I can't do this with my fingers, can I?
Well, it depends on the size of the pan.
I've got that.
Yes, I got this. I got this. Oil
Oh,
spoon.
here you go. Can you hear the sizzle? Wow. Oh, and it's going to make a mess. My mother would kill me if I made a mess. I need a plate with some. Now, do we put this on paper toweling?
Well, after you take it off into the strainer,
Yeah.
then when the second batch is frying, you can put them onto paper towels.
Yes.
So I have that.
Yeah, I'm waiting on you to let me know when to turn them.
Well, wait till one side is brown at least. It depends on the temperature. And let me give you a little tip. Can you use your oil spoon? Can you watch what I'm doing? Watch.
Oh,
Do
what are you
this,
doing?
and then you will see all blisters forming on the top.
Oh, okay, so blister the top.
Yeah, this is the only best blister you would want to eat.
Okay, well, I don't have an oil spoon. This is the only spoon I've got, and I think it's actually a pasta spoon.
No, you need an oil spoon. Well, you could use a regular spoon too, but not what you're holding.
No.
As long as you can take some hot oil and splash on the patties.
I will try this one. It might melt though.
You see the blisters coming?
Oh yeah, kind of.
Well, I don't know. Maybe you might not get blisters because you made your pastry too thick. I don't know.
No, I can see the blisters coming.
Woohoo!
Yes.
The only blisters you could eat.
The only blisters I want. This one's a bit smaller and starting to brown. Oh, mine are brown.
Nice.
Okay, so I'm going
Fry
to
the
turn.
other side. I'm frying the other side.
I'm turning mine over. Oh, these look delicious. These look delicious. I was going to invite people over for afternoon tea, but I'm like, bugger it. I'm eating these for myself. Actually, I was thinking of doing Patreon. What do my subscribers think of me doing Patreon?
I can't understand. I don't hear you well, actually.
Sorry?
What did you say?
I said I was thinking of setting up Patreon.
Okay.
And I'd like to know what my subscribers think of doing that.
Okay. Viewers, please speak.
I have some ideas for it.
Look how they look, guys. Mine are fried.
Well, I'll grab mine out and I'll show you mine. I'll put mine straight onto paper. Okay. Oh, they look a bit odd, but that's all right. Doesn't matter. These are mine.
Oh, nice.
That's one side and that's the other side.
Thank you, Jess.
So I hope that's all right. I'm going to leave them there and put the other 4 more in. Oops. Oh, splash. Oh, my mother would be having a heart attack. She hates splashes. My mother's a Weight Watcher and she's never, ever deep fried anything in her life.
Oh, yeah?
And I'll never forget the first time I had anything deep fried, my father did it. Actually, my oil is actually almost covering the things anyway.
So I'm putting my fried ones onto the paper towel.
Yeah, I've done that as well. This lot of oil seems to be hotter, so it's cooking a bit quicker. So
Heather, do you have your phone around?
no, I'm actually using my phone,
Oh,
my camera.
right. Because I just use my phone to take a shorts video of the frying. And let me
Right.
tell you, everybody, when you do videos with deep fried stuff, they just go so fast.
Actually, they do. Yes,
There are so many views when you do deep fried. People love deep fried stuff. So let me show you the blisters. You see the blisters? The blisters you ouch. Blisters you can eat.
I've got my old phone somewhere. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, use it and do a vertical video. So
yes, and I'm going to do a video. I'm going to do a short video of this stuff frying.
and remember to mute the sound, otherwise it's all our talking.
What about putting the food into the pan? Does that get people thrilled as well?
Cuckoo.
Cuckoo, cuckoo. That's me all over. Cuckoo.
Oh, this smells so good.
Okay. It does.
The blisters.
Oh shit! I spent too much time on my phone filming. Oh no, it's actually not too brown. Oh, that one opened up a bit, but that's all right.
I always time it for 15 seconds.
Do you?
The shorts video.
Oh yes, yes. Have a look at that.
Oh, looks good.
Now, that's the one that opened up a bit.
Yeah, so before you put it in, if you think they look like they are going to open up, just pinch the sides.
Yes, well, I didn't know that at the time.
Yeah, sure.
Now I know, so I'm doing that now. Pinch the sides. Pinching, pinching, pinching. Usually I pinch Werner, but you know.
Pinch the size of the patty. No, I was gonna say that. Look at this one.
And my ball.
Blisters, guys.
And my ball. There's my ball. I don't know how that's going to work out, but you know. I'll give it a go. Oh, this is going to be beautiful. And you know what? After we do this, when everything's said and done, I'm actually going to...
Thank you, Fluffy. Yes, we need to do more shorts. I think I have uploaded about 500 shorts.
Wow.
Or more.
Yeah, I'm getting into shorts. Unfortunately, cooking isn't my main thing, so...
It doesn't have to be cooking. It could be anything.
Yes.
You can also...
I've got 4 shorts ready to go up.
Right.
And I'm going to do some more.
Oh, what happened, Fluffy? Why you got cut off on shorts?
Oh, this is splashing. I don't like splashing.
Fluffy, I post about sometimes 10. Oh, sometimes, I mean, not every day. Like yesterday, I did about 2, I think. Depends on how much time I have after work. But some days I have done 12. I have already, I'm on a roll. I want to meet that 1,000 uploads. So
I know. Have you seen the new YouTube studio? It tells you that you need 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
And you have the following: either 4,000 watch hours or 10 million
Yeah.
shorts in 90 days.
That's crazy.
Oh. But really, it's not that crazy because I reckon it could be done.
But to get 10 million within 3 months?
Yeah, yeah. I've seen people with millions of views on their shorts.
Well, for those who have got lots of views, yeah, but not for me.
Oh no, not for me either. But you've got to be the type of person that can do shorts. I think it's for people who actually use shorts as their thing.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of people who just do shorts only. And that's their thing. And I think that there's this guy.
Look at how my rectangle turned out.
There's my bowl.
Does it matter? Oh, did you fry that too?
I fried the bowl. I had to fry the bowl.
Oh my God.
Where do I like bowls?
No comment.
No comment. I will never back that. Well, won't you back?
Huh?
He gave me a limit on. Oh, okay. Fairy Dragon said she'd never back that, and I'm not too sure what she would back. 1 in 7 Pharaoh and 4 herbs in a few months. Cool. Awesome. Thanks for sharing that. 1 in 7. Have we still got 15 people? Oh, we still got 15 people watching, or is it just my imagination? Yes.
How many were you posting that the YouTube gave you a limit on shorts? How many have you been posting a day?
Okay, I'm going to let those cool for a minute because I'm about to...
73,000 in shorts. Very, very nice, Fluffy. Congratulations.
Okay, I'm going to let that cool for a minute, and then I'm going to prepare my my afternoon tea. And I'm going to be a little bit formal.
Ooh, exciting.
I'm going to do something a little bit special because, well...
I don't have any fancy stuff to serve this in. I have a plastic cake server.
It's all right. Now...
And it is so easy to store. See, it goes up and you just twist it and put it down.
Oh, good on you.
Yeah.
I love it.
I'll be using this.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I'll show you mine later. But I'm gonna have a sit down. I need a sit down. Oh dear. I was up at 5 preparing. What time did you get up preparing for this, Gloria?
Oh, after lunch.
Oh, yes. Well, what's the time now? It is...
For us, 6:40.
Okay.
It's for 2 hours.
For me, it's 1:09 p.m.
Yeah.
And I started at 5 o'clock in the morning preparing for this.
Yeah, so just 2 months, 2 years, 2 hours.
Yes. So you can imagine why I'm tired. The kitchen was spotless and now it's not spotless.
Mine is spotless, but lots of stuff in it.
I had my stuff in it. I'm going to sit down for a minute while you're finishing the rest of yours because I deserve a break.
Yeah,
I'm not
done.
I'm not a cook. Oh. I like to cook, but I'm not a cook.
See how the triangles are turning out.
Okay. Oh, you've got a drainer. I don't have a drainer. I've just got paper toweling.
Okay, all fried.
Okay. Well, give me a minute or a couple of moments. Oh.
Okay, Heather is going downstairs again.
Mm.
Look at
Show us your
baby.
yes. Oh, that looks delicious. Here's mine. Right, that's what I've got.
Oh, nice. And there is this green chili sauce that I would like to offer this with to my boys. Hey,
Yes, mine are a
Sheena is here. Sheena, thank you so much for coming.
Oh, hello, Sheena. Mine are a bit darker than yours. Yours actually looks
I'm
like
the dark one. Pun intended.
Oh, jeez. I like that. Only you can get away with that, Gloria.
Oh yeah, baby.
Oh, dear. There's so many things I could say, but I won't because I'd get into trouble.
You will. I won't.
Okay.
So, I had a question for you. When you were talking about jam, I don't know what jam to get. I got strawberry jam. Does that work with this?
Okay, yes. Now, I believe we call jam. You call jam jelly.
Yes.
Yes. So I bought or purchased. Now, are we going to see no, you're not. Hang on, let me go down. There we go. There's my scones.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not going to see them very well, but that's all right. If I put them that way. Oh, hang on. Give me a minute. I will see if I can go like that. There we go. You might see that a bit better now, but it won't stay like that.
Okay, so let me move these. And here are the scones.
And that's the lowest I'm going to get the camera. I'm sorry, folks, but that's the lowest I'm going to get. Right, so now I have okay, so I'll just start with I never figured this much out, how I'm going to do this. Now, your scones are so big. I don't know why. Maybe I made my pastry too thin, but that's okay. Gloria's scones actually turned out the way they should have turned out.
Oh,
So
good. Don't worry. You're good.
cut mine in half. Now, normally, I've done something so wrong here. Right, here we go. These scones are in half, and I'm going to. Now, I've got. If I can find it. Oh, come on. Here we go. I've got freshly whipped cream. Now, I know the US people, they like their cream in a can. Australians don't like canned cream. We whip our cream from fresh. And the jam that
I want to add something on that. This is not a can. This is a plastic container. So I guess I'll be fine. And I have a funny story to tell you about this. So this whipped cream is already whipped, of course. And when I visited Australia in 2015, I wanted to. So I used this to make many desserts with, and we were having a sister reunion. So my sister in England came to Brisbane, where my middle sister lives, and then I went from California. So I wanted to make this dessert. I went from store to store looking for cool whip. What was I thinking?
You'd never find it. You'd
No,
never
and then
find it.
and then I did not make the dessert. I just didn't think get some whipped cream and then whip it. So, oh well, that's
Yes,
my
in
story.
Australia, we have the real thing. So usually, I'll tell you the recipe. This is not quite a full jar because I used some of the jar. I only used about a quarter of a jar of cream, thickened cream, Buller thickened cream. And so if you used a full jar of Buller thickened cream, you'd put a tablespoon of sugar in and just whip it yourself. Get the egg beater and whip it yourself.
Nice.
And this jam, I bought a really nice jam for this raspberry conserve. So what we do, now it depends on how formal you want to be. If you want to be formal, you would get your servants to prepare this. If you're like me and you're doing it yourself, you just throw the scones on a plate and let them cut themselves and put their own jam and cream on.
Okay.
Here we go.
I'm
This
the
is
servant and I am cutting them.
so just a spoonful of jam. Now, for those who weren't here at the beginning,
So you put
these
the jam first, right?
yes, jam first. The scones that we're making are not the scones you would have. You call them biscuits. And I've had people in America make me biscuits and gravy, but these are sweet biscuits. These are scones.
So you put about a teaspoon?
A teaspoon of jam on each. Yeah. And if you want to be really, really, really good and a good hostess, you just spread it around. But I'm not a good hostess. I'm a lazy hostess.
Well, actually, if we warmed up the jam like for a few seconds, this would spread way better.
Sorry, my phone doesn't like being in landscape mode. Right, so that's that. Oh, I wouldn't even heat if the scones were hot, the jam would just melt.
That's true.
Okay, so I'm just going to spread the jam and then lick the spoon, grab another spoon and just, no. Sorry, people, I'm just going to have to put this on portrait mode. If it's going to go, there we go. Sorry. That's the best I'm going to get. And now I'm just going to put the whipped cream, just dollop the whipped cream on, grab a spoon, a teaspoon, and depends on how much whipped cream you've got. If you've got plenty, put plenty on. If you haven't got plenty, then use it sparingly. You know, if you're catering for people like Werner, put plenty on because he's a glutton. And he'll be the first to admit it. And that's your scones with jam and cream. And Gloria's look so much better than mine. They're so much bigger. Although, actually, no, they don't quite look that much bigger, do they?
I don't think so.
No. Maybe it's just the way the camera is.
So are we going to put this on top? Are we going to put these on top, or each one you're going to put jam?
Oh, no. Each has their own jam.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Yes. If you want to, you can put the other half on top. But no, it's just a scones with jam and cream means one scone cut in half with jam and cream on each side, on the top and bottom.
Okay.
And that's what you get. Now for the presentation.
Right.
With both. So remembering that afternoon tea is usually scones, cake, and sandwiches. In Scotland, Scotland introduced savouries to afternoon tea, and these days it's literally anything goes. You have what you want.
Right.
But I'm grabbing my cake plate. Yeah. Oops. I'll move that aside. And I'm going to focus the camera on the cake plate if I can. I wonder if I could put this on the... So this is my 3-tiered cake plate.
Very nice. I love it. Is that Royal Doulton?
Royal Albert, actually. Old Country Roses.
Nice.
I put the scones on the bottom. Whoops. This one's breaking, but that's okay. Oops. I hope you didn't see that.
What you doing behind the camera?
Nothing, don't worry.
Can't fool us.
Just be quiet, Gloria. What you don't know can't hurt me.
All righty. I don't know.
So I'm going to put the scones on that plate. Now, on the top 2 tiers, I'm going to put the savouries on. Okay, so I'm going to do that. And well, in actual fact, the top tier would have sandwiches, probably.
Yeah, that would be nice, huh?
Yes. But we don't have time for sandwiches. And so there we go. There's your top 2 tiers. There's your savouries and your sweets. The Duchess of
That's mine.
That's yours.
I have to hold it down.
This is mine.
Mine is pretty tall, so I can't angle it in such a way that everybody gets to see it.
No, that's mine. And the Duchess of Bedford had the right idea. Is that there's my top plate. The top plate would have sandwiches on it, maybe, or other cakes. Okay, so I'm going to put this on the table, right? And I'm going to show you in a moment. Actually, I'm just going to add some more savouries to the top, just to fill the plate.
Sheena. Sheena said, looks good.
Thank you, Sheena. I'm going to put the savouries on the top. Now, this is tea for 2, afternoon tea for 2. So there's plenty of food here for 2 people. And I'm going to turn my camera around and show you what a formal afternoon tea might look like. But I don't want you to see all the crap behind the scenes. I'm moving everything. I've got this little area. There you go. Can I go back?
Lovely.
Let me move the camera. Let me move this so I can see what I'm focusing on.
So I put some
I don't want you to see the crap behind the scenes.
green chili sauce, and I am going to keep it in the middle. That's a beautiful spread. Oh, wow.
There we
Let's all
go.
go to Heather's place.
So you've got your coffee pot. We don't really do tea in Australia. We do coffee or beer. And you've got your milk jug. Your milk will be in there. Your sugar will be in there. There's your coffee cup and the plate that you would use to put on your pastries. If that, oh, hang on, sorry. So let's put a couple of jam and scones on. There we go.
Iced coffee, yes.
So how does that look? Does that look
Beautiful.
fit
So inviting.
for
Well set.
Queen Heather?
Woohoo!
What do you reckon?
Your Majesty. That is beautiful.
There you go. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, well, right. Let me sit down for a minute. I'm going to put myself in the camera, and I think we're done. Are we done, Gloria? I hope so.
We are.
Let me lift this up a bit. I spent a lot of time on my hair this morning, and it's all fallen out, but that's all right. There you go. That's afternoon tea, Australia style. What do you think? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Would you rather wait till tea time? Yeah. Thank you so much, Gloria. Is Gloria frozen? Gloria's frozen.
You were frozen too.
Oh, sorry. Okay. My apologies. So, oh, geez, my hair's gone all skew with. Never mind. That's what you get when you go in the kitchen. So, what do you? Oh, geez, and now my camera's gone. Come on, don't get my fat rolls. Just get my. There we go. Okay, so what do you think? That's afternoon tea time. Would you like to come for afternoon tea, or would you rather wait until dinner time?
Let's all go to Heather's place.
Yes. Sorry. What I'm going to do is. Oh, I know why that's constantly falling, because the foot's on the cord. Well, thank you very much, Gloria.
You are most welcome, and thank you for inviting me. I really enjoyed it.
It's been a
It was
pleasure.
wonderful.
Afternoon tea is always more wonderful with friends. And oh, are we? Oh no, look at that. Look at that. That does look delicious, but that's probably fake cream. We call it mock cream in Australia. Oh no, my camera. And oh geez, my hair looks
Thank you,
hideous.
Betty. Betty
No
said
worries.
we did well.
Yes. Thank you so much to all those who are in the chat. We hope you enjoyed this series. Next time will be on Gloria's platter.
Yes,
So
part 3.
Yes. So connect to Gloria's platter so that you can be notified of the next collaboration, and let us know. Would you like to have afternoon tea with me? Oh, Gloria. Oh, fuck it. It's it's all right. It's my channel. I don't mind getting told off. Oh, it's just not happening for me today. Oh, I hate this gimbal. Oh, it hates me. It really hates me. Come on.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, geez. No, well, never mind. I think
May
I might have
at
turned
your
it off.
front door.
Yes. you know what I might do? I'm just going to quickly change the settings and go to my there we go. That's better. Right. Okay. Now I can do a proper outro, a proper thank you without having to worry about what my camera's doing. Thank you, Gloria.
Thank
Once
you, and my
again,
pleasure.
yes, connect.
I'm honored to be here.
Yes, it's been a pleasure to have you. I've learned something new.
And me too.
I
Scones.
didn't actually get told off this time.
Uh-huh.
Normally you tell me off. Thank you to
didn't do it. You didn't do any mistakes.
no. Hopefully next time I'll get to make Dee's Boston bun cake, but we'll see what happens. As I said, connect to Gloria's Platter for the next Australia versus Australia and America cook-off, swapping recipes, and we will see you in the next video or live stream. Thanks again, Gloria. Remember, keep smiling. The world.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much for coming, and it really means the world to both of us. Thank you.